Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of In the Booth, where we interview online voice actors and actresses of machinimas, fandos, the Bridge series, or any online web series or video games. I'm your host, JD Carr, and today, well, coming back from Season 1 is Carl G. Brooks. So, Carl, welcome back.
Thank you.
Hey! Nice. So, I guess for anyone who doesn't know you, mind telling us a little bit about yourself?
Hello, my name is Carl G. Brooks. I'm a voiceover artist. I've been in some such titles as, well, I've Thalius and now I can say Gallius in the first season of Songs of War. I've been involved with the SEM Adventures across time and space. And there was a game coming out called Ghost Runner that
Runner.
I have been very, very fortunate to. It's a big title. It's probably some.
Yeah, I saw the trailer. And everything. It's fantastic.
I'm absolutely blown away. I did not expect to see that from previous games I have worked on. Oh, and there's another game called Hallowseed Horror Story. You should check that out.
Ooh, nice. Seeing as how it's been 5 years since your first interview, how have you been doing? Because I've seen you've been making a whole lot of, I guess...
I've been making some waves. At least I've been trying to use my oar, replace my foot paddles with oars, I should say. But definitely getting more involved with the Dallas market and getting to know anyone within reach, that's willing to listen to you.
Yeah.
And any place you can actually showcase what you've learned from point A to point B and what more you can gain from everybody else's knowledge and interacting and in classes and just getting out there.
Nice. So I've seen in some of your posts that you've actually been able to be like, sometimes extra bit roles or even like minor roles in a couple of anime dubs. So how has it been, dubbing at Funimation?
I get the call typically last minute. Otherwise, I get excited. I get giddy. Especially if it's a Wallace session and it's typically three other males and at least on the guy they do the girls and the guys separately. I know that much. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's just for however long the session goes. If it's for multiple episodes or if it's just for one episode. It's always a hoot, and you run into so many different people. Once I ran into Bruce R. Elliott, and that was an absolute treat. My first session, I ran into Jim Ferranda. Also, incredible guy. Yeah.
Nice.
You don't know who you're going to run into.
Typically, like in those Wallace sessions, because I know if it's just like one-on-one, you guys are in those small, tight booths, but like how are those Walla booths? Like, are they big or like they're more or less like the same size or maybe like a bigger booth?
It's more like it's a fairly decent studio space. I'd say about 10 by 8, maybe more. No, it'd be like a 12 by 10. If it's a room that's occupied by a whisper room, you have a whisper rooms, which is at the biggest I've seen has been a 4 by 6.
Okay. And seeing as have you been dubbing at Funimation for some bit roles here and there, I'm guessing you've been directed by, some of the more veteran VAs and directors there, like, I don't know, maybe Caitlin Glass and vice versa and all that stuff.
Once I was directed by Caitlin Glass for Fairy Gone. It was just a simple, you're this guy here, he's a little old, do your thing. We did it, and we were out.
Nice.
I got to briefly work with Chris George, Kyle Phillips, of course, I've worked with numerous. Did one thing for Jerry Gell. Who am I missing? That may be it. At least for now, anyway. Oh no, assistant directors Megan Shipman and Eric Rowland. Derp, yeah.
Ooh, nice, fantastic.
But yeah, no, it's been nothing but an absolute blast. Of course, COVID hit and that shook things up, and don't get us to the studio that often anymore. But hey, these are the roles we have to fill.
All right, another thing that you've been a part of as of late, or I guess more recently, Songs of War. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Songs of War?
Songs of War really came at it was like a stroke of luck, especially for the creators behind it, because they were looking for a specific voice for Thalius, but they also had this deep inside joke not inside joke, but a deep secret within the audition that they were actually auditioning for 2 roles, which I wasn't put in on it until after. I was like, you get the, all right, we've decided, we stapled it, and it's you. After working through some technical difficulties and getting everything on par to where they need me, it was the time of my life, and a lot of the blooper stuff that came out, it's just ramblings. I used to be very notorious for just ranting on recordings. I don't do that much anymore. It's to the point, getting it to the point.
I remember when they announced the project, I remember there was like a whole lot of people that wanted to like audition, but unfortunately, because I've been seeing like so many, because I also auditioned for some of the bit roles too, not the main ones, but like some of the bit ones, because did my vocal range and all that stuff. But I remember like there's a whole lot of submissions, but unfortunately, like, oh, you're all fans, but I don't think y'all fit the voices.
I don't know. It's like a certain... you can be fans of the creators, and you can want to work with the creators, but do the creators want to work with you? Like, for me, it was, myself, Tom, who played Sen, all of us, I mean, we're actors, primarily, because we like their stuff, because I like Team 4-Star. Sure, I would love to, one day. But I have to lose that fan boy or girl in there somewhere. Just kind of recede it and let it out, and in the more appropriate time, maybe in private.
Yeah.
But a professional face is the golden ticket.
So with season 1 ending, do you maybe I'm pretty sure you're probably under NDA, but like
actually no, the show was canceled. The creators decided because of the they were looking at their algorithms. The first 5 episodes, coincidentally, the first 5 that I'm in, had very respectable viewerships, and then after the remaining episodes, it dwindled down. Quite a bit. There was a break in between the first half and the second half. I don't know if that had something to do with it, but eventually that was just up to all the effort that the creators had put into the show, and to see it go down this much, because they did plan for 3 seasons, and a lot of their materials are now open public for anyone who wants to continue on that journey. There will not be a cinematic version to continue forward, or at least not an original one. Somebody may try to make a copycat extended fanfic, maybe, I don't know. It happens. There are rules to this, and life goes on.
Yeah. Oh man, I was looking forward to seeing more Thalius.
So was I, but ultimately this was the course.
Seeing as how you're in the Dallas market now, how's it been doing, like, I guess, more online and indie type projects nowadays?
Well, between when I do get time to market, and when I do have time to, or if I get an audition in from a pool I'm in, it's just really on the go. If I get something for a commercial, hey, do this, boop, 30 seconds, beep, and it's gone. Very automated, I would say, aside from still keeping up with the day job. I do commission booth builds, sound booth builds, but I only do that directly with the Dallas area. If you happen to be out of area and you just want to know what to do, I will help you at no charge, because it's about helping you thrive in your business more than it does about me taking the time to build a booth for you.
Right.
Absolutely. So it's just the best advice I can give, as I can give it, and just help. Be of help. That is another big golden ticket.
All right. Now the penultimate role now, Ghostwriter. So tell us about Ghostwriter.
Writer is...
Oh, sorry. Why say Ghostwriter? I'm so sorry. Why say writer? Marvel, do not cancel this.
Disney is going to sue you so hard.
Disney's going to sue us. Well, sue me. Ghostrunner, I'm so sorry. Sorry, whoever the creator is, I'm sorry. Ghostrunner, sorry. Ghostrunner.
Yeah, Ghostrunner. It's a sci-fi, cyberpunk, parkour, hack and slash game in the first person. I play the playable character Ghostrunner, or Jack. You'll see that flying around in marketing. Yeah, no, it was a solid 3-hour session between me, George Ladeau, and the developer, and whoever we were doing the lines through, and we just boom, 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 because the guy is, I mean, it's like a newborn robot, like a robot just being born, and, you know, just doing stuff, learning about things, asking questions. You'll know more on October 27th on its release day. On all platforms, Xbox, PS4, maybe PS5, because now they're all transcending into the new gen realm. And Nintendo Switch. And, of course, PC.
Nice. Woo! So, yeah, keep an eye out for Ghost Runner. I guess, like, due to recent events, you know, with COVID and all that stuff, like, how have you been, I guess, managing for, like, I know you're doing the booth builds, but, like, how it goes with, like, any other, I guess, voice roles and all that stuff, and, marketing stuff.
I have to be choosy. I have to be very choosy about what I take on, so a lot of public stuff I won't contribute to unless they just simply want a demo and then I can take a look at it if they do have an interest, or any offers I do happen to get is just simple status quo and name of the game business, just as I go, what I do, and respond as timely as efficiently as I can. Beyond that, it's just putting myself out there and letting people know, hey, I'm a talent. I can do stuff. You should hire me. Or if I happen to look at the project and it means... Okay, rephrasing this. If I look at the if I look at the project and I see somebody else would be more suited for the role, I'll refer you. One of the biggest topics is some things for people of color. Yes, I have a dark, deep voice. However, is that suitable to play a character who is a POC, person of color? So if I feel it's more appropriate, I will do it.
Right, yeah.
Which is typically most of the time. Otherwise, the authenticity is not there.
Especially with, like, nowadays, they're like, oh, you know,
well, it's been politically brought up and socially brought up. It's just reaffirming that it needs to be done.
Especially since you're in the DFW area, how are, like, the voice acting classes or workshops up there?
Well, before COVID hit, they tried doing, mostly now it's been online, so really depending on who you follow, they'll have an open door, and there are studios out here that are accommodating for both COVID, their clientele, and their customers. Starman Studios is a grand example of what they're doing. Everyone's wearing face masks. There's clearly glass between you and the engineer.
Okay, so they took, like, good certain precautions when they do classes there. That's good.
Yep, and they sanitize all the time. I believe Funimation does the same thing now. They do have a plexiglass separator between the director and the engineer, which is super helpful. And you see that a lot at bank teller places.
Yeah.
Just give anyone an example, if you haven't already experienced one already at the store or wherever else.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're adapting to a whole new thing, and it could be a little longer than we'd like for it to go on, but
you do what you gotta do.
Yep, that's the ticket.
Unless you're under NDA, is there any other things you can tell us that you're working on?
Nope, just myself.
Just yourself? Okay.
Anything else? I mean, of course I couldn't tell you. I'd have to kill you. You know this.
Oh. Forgive me! Well, I think we're near the end here, so I guess, Carl, do you have anything else to add to anyone that's aspiring to become a voice actor and or actress?
Always be teachable. You don't know everything. There's always going to be a much bigger shark of knowledge out in the ocean that is the voiceover market. And any wealth of knowledge that you can obtain and learn from their experience, take it with sage. Just
yeah.
But more importantly, make it yours.
Right. Well, Carl, thank you again for coming back to do an interview here.
Thank you for having me, Kyle.
Yeah, and I can't wait to hear more. I can't speak today. I can't wait to hear you more and more. Take three. I
Beep,
had
beep,
this weird
beep.
thing. Oh no, please, not the beeps. We're not dubbing here.
When aren't you dubbing?
But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. Anyways, I hope to hear you more in Funimation roles, or maybe online roles, and even video game roles.
Hey.
So, yeah.
Anything's possible.
Stay safe out there and all that.
You too, sir. Thank you.
All right. So this concludes this episode of In the Booth. So I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.